Today we are one of our graduate students who just finished the bootcamp and got a job, 2024 bootcamp from January to December. His name is Pierre. And Pierre, can you please tell us, and how did you get into coding before you joined Code College? What did you do at school? All those things. And your name, and just to introduce yourself. Thanks, Pierre.
I'm Pierre. I graduated matric in 2023. I was starting coding from a young age. I was inspired by software and stuff like that and computers. So I have the passion for computing from a young age and so on. So in school I had math literature. I didn't have full math and I didn't have arts and stuff like that. Because in the school that I was, they require you to have full math to be able to take IT on school, so unfortunately I couldn't take IT. So I was like looking places to come to do coding and stuff like that. I know my passion was with IT, so I stumbled on Code College because I've encountered to a previous student as well. And they only had good stuff to say about Code College, how they help you to find your place job and afterwards, and the training they provide you is really good, and so on. So that's how I got into coding.
Okay. And why did you say Code College? Why did you say there are other places? Why did you choose Code College?
I chose Code College because I was looking at places and stuff like that, and there, my local town where I'm from, there was another student also in Code College. His name was Mohammed, and he recommended Code College because of the job placement that they help you to get if you're done with the bootcamp and they learn you a lot of good stuff during the bootcamp that is required in the field rather than unnecessary stuff.
Okay. Did you have to know basic coding to start studying at Code College?
No, you don't have to. There's a program, Intro to Programming. They learn you all the basic knowledge of what you have to need to know to start your coding career.
Okay. So what is the typical day in the coding bootcamp? You were coming from school. There's a difference in school. What did you do in the coding bootcamp every day compared to school?
And like in school, you have your classes, you go to each period, but here in Code College, you have your entire day. You have in the morning your meeting where you talk to a lecturer and say if you had any problem, like during the previous day's work, then you go over it and ask questions. If you couldn't solve it on your own with pair program and stuff like that, then they will gladly help you to understand the situation. And then you do your register and stuff like that. Then you carry on with your class if you that week with class, and then it's class. And after class, you do your pair programming and do your teamwork and go through the day's work again. And if you have work left in like during the day that they left for you to do afterwards, then you can do it as well before you pair programming.
Okay. And how many hours per day did you spend on your studies?
6 hours roughly.
Okay. And tell us about the teaching style compared to school teaching. What is the bootcamp teaching style?
The bootcamp teaching style is more practical than theoretical. So you do exercises with it to see how it actually works rather than learn everything by heart.
Okay. And what did you actually learn in the Code College bootcamp?
We've learned how to troubleshoot, to work with your team. You also learned how to build team building to be able to work with your colleagues and stuff like that. And we have learned how to build a full stack application and secure your application and stuff like that.
Okay. And how did you connect with all your other students? Because this is mostly online. Nowadays, the bootcamps are mostly online because a lot of employment opportunities are also online. So that's why a lot of the coding bootcamps are online. How did you connect to your colleagues, your friends, and your teachers?
We connected on a Discord group where of the Code College where we meet every time in a classroom named like Mainstack. Then we preserve that modular. So afterwards, there's peer rooms that you can hop on, do your peer programming if you want to talk privately to one of the other students or if you need help. Otherwise, you can also do a private call and we use WhatsApp groups to communicate to each other and stuff like that. And also Google groups to log support and to if you need support so that it's on a record. So if somebody else has the same problem, they can just go look and how we solved it.
Okay, tell me about the apps that you actually developed from the beginning, the outstanding apps that you can remember.
The asset I built, there's three main ones. The one was a recipe app created completely in React. The front end and back end hosted on Firebase, and the database is also on Firebase. And it's another app. The app's name is Threat Hub. It's based on a real world problem where you basically have a trainer that assigns you the training program and everyone can log on to see their own program. And then they don't have to ask the trainer what their program and exercises is since they are there's multiple people in a group at once. So it saves time for everyone and it's more efficiently. And the last one is a finance goal tracking app that you can set your goals and manage your finances. That was my final project of my Java Bootcamp in Spring framework.
Okay, now tell us about the job hunting. How did Code College prepare you for the job hunt?
They prepare you to learn you all the basic stuff, not the basic stuff, all the stuff you need to know to be prepared for what to expect with the job hunting and what the industry at that time is looking for. Like with us now, it was with TypeScript, we were touching on TypeScript, Next.js, and stuff like that. So yeah,
Okay.
they teach you the basic stuff, more than the basic stuff to help you, and they also help you to set up your CV, resume, and stuff like that.
Okay. And what did you feel qualified to apply for? What kind
I
of
feel qualified to apply for junior software developer positions, full stack software developer positions.
Okay. Okay. Then the job you found, you're now employed. Basically, you got a job offer. And how did you get how did you go with the job hunting? You got the job from Code College, one of our previous employers, correct?
That's correct.
And then, so was the employer interested in your work that you've done, your portfolio stuff that you've completed at Code College?
Yeah, they were interested in to see what we've done so that they have an idea that you have an idea that's going on, that you're not just somebody that have nothing and they employ you, that you then they employ you and you know nothing. So they was interested in to see what we've learned and to done the projects there in my time at college.
Okay. So, do you feel that what you've learned at Code College is applicable to your new job?
Yes, it is. In a way to troubleshoot and stuff like that because the job that I'm mostly working, they focus on what do you call it, on D3 stack and stuff like that. So yes, because they
Okay, that's great. No, well, thanks a lot, Pierre, and good luck with your new job. We wish you all the best. And you now,
they are
what is your job name now? What is your job?
yes.
Full stack.
I'm job as a software developer, junior software developer.
Okay. And the company is doing full stack software development.
Yes, software developing and app developing and yeah, but mostly a lot of developing that like software developing, web developing, app developing, all that three.
Okay. Thanks a lot for your for your
No problem.
I hope it helps other people to decide as well. Thank you, Pierre.
Okay, no problem.